Hello YouTube, it's Dave here with another Watch Love video, and today I'm excited to preview with you a new limited edition piece from our friends at AVI-8 watches. This is the Flyboy Royal British Legion Chairman's Meca-Quartz watch. And again, the folks at AVI-8 watches reached out to the channel and offered it to us as a gift to be able to preview this watch, and I've enjoyed taking some time to get to know it, to wear it, and now to share it with you today. This aviation piece comes as a part of a 1,000 piece limited edition collection, both with this watch and a beautiful quartz chronograph commemorating the 100th anniversary of the British Royal Legion. So the British Royal Legion is a charity founded back just after World War I by Sir Thomas Frederick Lister and Field Marshal Earl Haig. The two gentlemen founded the charity to support the British Armed Forces and the members of the military who had suffered so much and sacrificed so much, but came home to so little. And the charity exists today still to stand with the military and the armed forces to combat the injustices that they face and to ensure that everyone who has sacrificed receives fair treatment and the recognition they deserve. So when this watch comes to you, it comes to you with the history captured in this beautiful commemorative presentation box. The watch comes well presented, and it marks this centennial celebration of the Royal British Legion. And along with the watch, there comes a lapel pin of the red two-poppy logo of the Royal British Legion. This timepiece is one of two timepieces commemorating this great work. This piece is named the Chairman, after Chairman Frederick Lister, while there's also a beautiful chronograph edition that is available to commemorate the charity's founder, Field Marshal Haig. The availability of these pieces is limited, but you are able to sign up in advance to be placed on a list to be one of the first 1,000 people to receive these watches. So just visit avi8.com to sign up, and with each purchase, a portion of the proceeds will go to support the continued work of the Royal British Legion. And now let's take a look at the watch. So starting with the dimensions, this piece comes in at just the right size of 40 millimeters from edge to edge across the width of the case. This makes for a watch that is perfectly appointed for a wide range of wrist sizes. It's not too big, it is not too small, and the case thickness is a wonderful proportion of 12.5 millimeters, and the lug width is that standard 20 millimeters, allowing for any number of straps to accompany this timepiece. With the leather strap, the watch is nice and light, coming in at a mere 80 grams. The watch features a water resistance of 50 meters or 5 ATM, making it a good all-around land and water piece. It includes a really generous portion of lume, making this a functionally visible piece throughout the night and into the morning hours. Then let's take a look at the real beauty of this piece, and that is the dial. The overall vintage-inspired aviation aesthetic is really what sets this watch apart. This piece offers you something different than the many black or blue dial versions of watches that you have inside your watch collection box, as I do. This features a black PVD case that serves as a backdrop for a gorgeous vintage-inspired chocolate and tanned color scheme. And it also features those orange accents on the numbers and on the scripting and that sweeping second hand. The dial itself is a chocolate color that features a masculine, textured, rich dial that is subtle in most lights but really bursts to life in the sunlight. This watch doesn't have a date window, so for all of you who love that simple, balanced design, you will really love the look of this dial. The dial does feature a 24-hour numbering system to mark military time, and that double red poppy logo at 6 o'clock commemorates the history that was mentioned earlier for this watch. You'll also find the double red poppy logo again on the watch's onion-shaped crown. This very functional crown is a single pull action and allows you to very accurately hack the second hand as well as to precisely set the time. Encasing the dial is a beautiful double-domed hardened mineral crystal with anti-reflective coating. If you've never had a double-domed crystal watch, it really is indeed quite special. It gives it that gorgeous dial its own special focus as you view the watch from various angles. The watch also features a 60-minute rotating bezel that is perfectly aligned and operates in a counterclockwise unidirection. The 120-click bezel has a confident motion that will not move accidentally with the bump of the wrist. Like the dial, the bezel features that gorgeous deep chocolate background with an engraved vintage colored number and marking system. AVI-8 watches also offers this in a stainless steel variation. If that is more to your liking, it too is gorgeous and gives the watch a whole different aesthetic. Now let's talk about the movement. With this piece, we're talking a Japanese Meca-Quartz movement. And as you know, one of the challenges for all of us watch lovers who love our automatic timepieces is that quartz movements can be a little unexciting, cheap, and then they have that uninspiring single tick per second that gives away the cheap module behind the dial. But this Japanese Meca-Quartz movement is not that. This is a whole different level. This movement is designed to compete with the much beloved higher-end quartz movements from Bulova and Citizen that really do mark a step forward in quartz technology. This movement is the VH31 Meca-Quartz from TMI, which is a division of Seiko. So you're getting a high-quality Seiko Meca-Quartz movement with the accuracy of less than plus or minus 15 seconds a month. As you can see, the single tick per second you find in most quartz movements is replaced with a 2 Hz or 4 beats per second Meca-Quartz movement. This is premium quartz, giving you that automatic-like sweep of the second hand by offering you that handy grab-and-go functionality that makes quartz movements a real essential part of any watch lover's collection. And lastly, the strap is a supple chocolate leather strap that pairs perfectly with the overall aesthetic of this watch. It features fine double stitching with a tang buckle within the engraved AVI-8 logo. What I particularly like about this strap is that there is a little extra length for those of you with larger wrists. There is nothing worse than having an average sized wrist but finding yourself way too close to the end of that strap when it is buckled. With this strap, there's almost no break-in time, which I really loved. This strap really forms nicely to the wrist, and while I really don't know if this strap would technically be considered waterproof, I do know that I did a lot of work in this watch, and the sweat coming from my wrist did not impact the quality of the leather at all. On the wrist, the watch is perfectly proportioned, very lightweight, and really attractive. As someone who normally wears watches with clunky and heavy stainless steel bracelets, I found this watch a real nice, comfortable reprieve from my usual day-to-day watch consumption. As fall is approaching here in the United States, and more brown and black sweaters will emerge from my closet, I'm going to find this piece to be perfectly accented to that fall vibe. I love that this piece stands out from the usual color palette in my collection, and the cool part is that when you add a piece like this to your collection, you not only get the convenience of a grab-and-go premium quartz, but you get that unique, limited edition watch that no one else in your circle of friends will have. And best of all, you'll know that with the purchase of this watch, you'll be commemorating and contributing to a really good cause. And all of this comes for the very affordable price of $150 US. All in all, that is a really good deal on a classic limited edition piece. So I encourage you to visit avi8.com and look at the full collection and reserve your piece today. I really enjoyed wearing this watch, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.